the Drury difference means a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
The Drury difference, for me, is the emphasis beyond what we know or what we're learning to the people that we're becoming and the kinds of communities that we want to build together.
My Drury difference has been the opportunities to join, create, and grow in student organizations that I'm passionate about.
By the time you come to Drury, you've had experience, you have knowledge, you have skills, you have talent.
The Drury difference to me are all the leadership opportunities that students are given, even from their first year at Drury.
With Drury, the size that it's big enough to do great things, but still small enough where students get plenty of opportunities.
It's where you walk down Drury Lane and you're able to say hi to 5 different people.
Another part of the Drury difference for me is how much faculty genuinely cares about its students. I met Dr. Jansen, and he took time out of his day to sit me down in his office and first just get to know me as a person. He made me feel comfortable in the TSC, and then kind of made me realize that Drury was the place that I wanted to be.
To me, the Drury difference is allowing faculty to get to know students well enough in the first year to begin to help them to begin to find their path in their profession. We like to help them find internships and shadowing opportunities. That process then prompts discussions with us to ask them how that went, to ask them how that experience fit their personality. And within those first couple of years, to have those kinds of experiences really can make a difference in a student's trajectory.
Students able to eat dinner with Carl Bernstein, who was one of the people who did the Watergate investigation that ended in Richard Nixon's resignation, or P.J. O'Rourke, who was one of the most prominent conservative pundits in the country.
How their personality matches, or does not in some cases, match that profession.
One of my favorite parts of my job here is doing student employment, and the Drury difference there is really, I have many conversations with back and forth with financial aid where students have need, if they have work study, if they have a job, try to get them a job. We've had days where admission reps call me and say, hey, I've got so-and-so, they haven't found a job yet, and I make a few calls and we've got it all figured out by the end of the day. It's a small enough place where we can make a difference, and I think we draw people to this campus that want to make a difference.
Well, our job is to teach, but our calling is to make connections, right? That we see inside you these passions and want to connect those passions with an idea or a theory or a major. We become less like teachers and more like fans.
My entire group in Smith decided to go out and make snowmen, and we all hung out, and then afterwards we all went in and made popcorn, watched movies, drank hot cocoa.
Not too big, not too small, it's just right.
It says the Drury difference, it's a thing.
To me, is one of the big parts of the Drury difference.
That's the Drury difference.
That's the Drury difference.
Drury difference, it's home.